Yo, welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet Violet VGC video. I'm your host Jose Rocks, and today we have another episode of Journey Through VGC. The current format we're in is Regulation E. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Alright everyone, we are back with a new team and we have another banger for you. So I'm continuing to put out new content and adding one of the new Regulation E to a team and trying to build around it. So today we have an Empoleon balance team. So this is gonna be my first balance team of the format. The other teams were kind of like hyper offense and like bulky teams and just playing kind of the way I want to play with with Okidoki, or the rank 1 team I hit with like Dondozo. But this is going to be my actual first balance team. We have the Firewater Grass Core and Empoleon, Rillaboom, and Chi-Yu. And then we have Cresselia, Flutter Mane, and Landorus. So I wanted to, showcase how strong Empoleon can be. So I wanted to give it, a lot of damage output. So that's why we have the Life Orb. We have Fairy Tera because Iron Hands is really good into Empoleon. It hits you with both of his stats with Drain Punch and Wild Charge. And a lot of Empoleons I've seen are like Tera Water. That doesn't help you win against Iron Hands, right? So now we want to Tera into something that resists Iron Hands recovery move and also hit it back for super effective, right? And with the Life Orb and Fairy Tera, if you have Chi-Yu on the field, you're able to deal a ton of damage to Iron Hands, which is, one of Empoleon's biggest reasons why you don't see it as much is because, Empoleon is good, but Iron Hands is one of the most popular Pokemon. I would say, if not the best Pokemon in this format. And being like weak to both of the best Pokemon in this format stabs is not really good, right? And also, like, if they train it properly, it's gonna outspeed you for the most part. And you don't know if you set up Trick Room if you're gonna underspeed it if it's like a min speed Iron Hands, right? So Iron Hands really just gives Empoleon a lot of trouble. So that's what the idea behind the Tera and the Tera Blast, Fairy Tera and the Tera Blast is for that. Next we have Rillaboom. This is going to be another Poison Tera Rillaboom. This one has Grassy Glide, Wood Hammer, and High Horsepower. Rillaboom is really good at setting up Fake Out so that you can get Trick Room up, or so that you can get an attack off with Empoleon, Landorus, or Chi-Yu, right? Just, denying your opponent to being able to move is really good. And also, like against Grimmsnarl, because you don't have like a lot of setup, one way that you can remove Grimmsnarl turn 1 is to lead Rillaboom and Empoleon, Fake Out Grimmsnarl, and then go for Fairy Tera Tera Blast and just remove Grimmsnarl from the game, right? And that's one way that you can get around, dealing with those screens. Because screens can be tough for this team where you don't have any damage boosting moves outside of Fake Tears dropping special defense, right? So that's the idea of why this Rillaboom is here, and just a lot of utility with this Pokemon, as well as dealing with like bulky water types that you don't want to deal with, because you can't really hit them with anything else, right? Next we have Cresselia. It's going to be Mental Herb. Mental Herb gives us the best chance to ignore like Taunt. A lot of Pokemon right now that carry Prankster Taunt, or this Taunt period, are assuming that Cresselia is like Rocky Helmet, or his Safety Goggles, or his Covert Cloak. All of these items are really good on Cresselia, even Citrus Berry. So having Mental Herb is still a good item so that you can guarantee get your Trick Room up if they go for like a Taunt, and you have like Fake Out next to you, right? Like you can Fake Out the Pokemon next to like a Covert Cloak Tornadus and then go for Trick Room, and you guarantee get it up. And Cresselia and Rillaboom under Trick Room against like hyper offense teams like Wood Hammer, High Horsepower, Psychic, and Ice Beam is really good coverage into the format. You're hitting things, pretty much everything in the format with Grass, Ice, Psychic, and Ground, and that's just really good coverage. And if one of them go down, then you can bring in your Empoleon and your Chi-Yu, right? And this team is really threatening when it comes to that. So that's the idea why we have, Water Tera with Psychic and Ice Beam. The Water Tera is to give you a better matchup as a Chi-Yu Flutter Mane. A lot of Chi-Yus never go for the Dark type attack into you because they know that you're going to Tera, and they think that you're probably going to Tera in a Fairy. So they like to double up into you with like a Moonblast and Overheat. With the Water Tera, you're able to take that double up and still get your Trick Room up, which is really clutch. And a lot of the times they lead Chi-Yu Flutter Mane and they go for Ghost Tera on Chi-Yu, similar to like what we have. So you can't Fake Out either, and they can just double up your Cresselia. So that's how you get around that. Next we have Choice Scarf Landorus. It's another team that I'm using this Choice Scarf Landorus on. It's always really good. It continues to come out and be strong. Like I said, I highly recommend using it. You can't do any wrong. It gives you Intimidate, gives you speed. It gives you strong flying type coverage into the Ogre Ponds. It gives you ground coverage into like the popular fire types like Chi-Yu, Fire Ogerpon, Heatran, and you're able to like deal a lot of damage to them with like Rock Slide as well. So Landorus is really good, and Fire Ogerpon is one of the strongest Pokemon in the format, and all of your moves hit it for good damage, right? It doesn't resist any of your moves, and it doesn't have a Tera that can save it from any of you. The most it can do is Tera in the fire and block your U-turn, which is probably the only thing that it can do. But most likely, if you're in front of Ogerpon, you're gonna want to go for one of your more powerful moves and start getting rid of it, right? So that's the idea behind Landorus. Flutter Mane, this Flutter Mane set is really unique and cool. So we dropped the Ghost type attack to go with Moonblast. So that's why we still have Fairy Tera to get the most out of Moonblast when we want to go for those powerful Moonblasts. But we have Icy Wind, right? And the idea behind Icy Wind is that next to Landorus helps you outspeed other Landorus and deal enough damage to go ahead and remove them from the field before they can U-turn. If you go for like Icy Wind into Tera Blast. Also like things that are like mid-speed or want to outspeed like your Chi-Yu and things like that. You go for Icy Wind and you're able to outspeed all of them and get like a powerful Heat Wave or Overheat off. And also like 2 Icy Winds to like mid-speed Pokemon or like 1 Rillaboom is able to outspeed them as well. And if they're not like max speed like Flutter Mane, then Rillaboom can outspeed them and then KO with like Wood Hammer and high horsepower in the Chi-Yu, which is really good into like the popular Sash Chi-Yu that's running around just like mine is. And so that's the idea behind the Icy Wind. And Fake Tears combos really well with Cress, Empoleon, and Chi-Yu. You weaken things down with the Fake Tears, so they're -2 special defense. And now Empoleon and Chi-Yu are dealing so much damage, right? And if Empoleon gets a competitive boost because they want to intimidate your Landorus or Rillaboom, then you're really sweeping from there, right, with this team. And that's like you'll see in the video where we were able to utilize Fake Tears plus the Empoleon or the Chi-Yu and just deal so much damage to everything. Last but not least, we have Chi-Yu. So Chi-Yu is pretty much Ghost Tera. It's really standard. Instead of Nasty Plot, we have Overheat, because you see some sets with Focus Sash have Nasty Plot with Dark Pulse and Heat Wave. We want Overheat because we want to be able to just like nuke something with a single target move. And even though it drops our special special attack by 2, sometimes being able to completely remove a Pokemon from the field when they're -2 with Overheat is really good. Like Iron Hands gets one shot by Fake Tears plus Overheat, even if it has Assault Vest, right? Which is really clutch. And it's something that, you know, I value with this team. If they go for Fake Out turn 1, then you're in a really good spot from there. And there have been teams that are smart enough to not Fake Out Chi-Yu and assume Ghost Tera, so just be careful of that. But other than that, this Chi-Yu is really strong. Its special attack is modest, so it's actually going to be doing more damage than a regular Chi-Yu. But it is max speed modest, so you can still take advantage of like the Icy Winds, right? So you can go first. And like using this next to Cresselia or next to Empoleon, next to Flutter Mane, like your special attackers are doing a lot of damage, right? And that's, you know, pretty much the idea behind that. But that's going to be it for a team breakdown with this team. If you really like Empoleon, if it's one of your favorite Pokemon, then I recommend trying this team out. It is one of the strongest teams that are going to be featuring Empoleon, because Empoleon has its niche in the format, but it does have a really bad matchup. It's an Iron Hands, right? And I feel like this team kind of helps solve the Iron Hands matchup. As you see, we can hit Iron Hands for super effective with everything on this team except for Chi-Yu, right? But even Chi-Yu is able to deal a lot of damage to it with Overheat. And that's the idea of how I built this team, so that we can counter like other Iron Hands. But Iron Hands is still going to be good, but you have ways to deal with it. You just have to, you know, play around that. But like I said, there's a rental code up at the top right, as well as a PokePaste down in the description below. And let's get into these battles. All right. Whoa, so our first match, we have the return of Dragapult and Chien-Pao. Of course, he has Farigiraf, so he stops Sucker Punch from other mons. But he has Hisuian Arcanine, Screamtail, and Galarian Zapdos. Interesting. So he has ways to deal with Intimidate. I believe my opponent thinks that Dragapult could clean through my team. He doesn't have Fake Out, right? So I can really go this. I really don't want to play towards Trick Room. He has the Farigiraf. Yeah, I do have Glide here. I mean, what does he really have to deal with Tera Fairy from this too? If I go Tera Fairy on that. Yeah, we'll bring in Empoleon as the last. I think it's strong here. I don't think my opponent's gonna want to bring the Arcanine due to me having a Empoleon. And since we don't really have like crazy priority, I don't think he brings Ferrograss. So I think he brings Screamtail, Zapdos, Dragapult, and Chien-Pao. But I could be wrong. We'll see. Alright, so Zapdos and Dragapult. I could double protect here just to see what he locks into. I think the only way this turn comes out bad is if he has Tailwind. I don't expect it to go for a Tailwind here though. I just want to see what he's going to tear into. Because they're both weak to Flutter Mane right now. And like Dazzling Gleam looks crazy. I don't have Dazzling Gleam, but just in general, it looks really strong here. Alright, so there's a switch. Alright, so that's not ideal. I can't fake tears still. Okay. I can fake tears in Dark Pulse Arcanine. That should be enough to remove it. Thunderous Kick. Okay. So we bring out his Tera. Now we know he's weak to fire. I could probably remove Arcanine, right? Tera and a Ghost, so he can't Thunderous Kick me, and I keep my Sash. And then next turn we can Heat Wave. Alright, so this is a free KO onto Arcanine. If it went for E-Speed here, then he's in a bad spot. Now he can't Sucker Punch us. But Chi-Yu looks so strong here. I'm shocked he was switching. I guess he's trying to pick up the KO with Rock Slide. If we don't KO here, that's actually not good, right? Oh, he does miss. He's probably gonna KO before. Oh, okay, we're bulky enough to survive. I think I just click Heat Wave here. He might be Assault Vest because he was able to survive that. We are modest. He should go for Sucker Punch on the Flutter. Okay, well, Dragapult's taking the Heat Wave. Oh, he switched in that. Okay. Well, he must not know on Focus Sash. I think he's gonna Sucker Punch Chi-Yu because that's the only reason you make that play. Oh, he crunched me. I could have went for Icy Wind there. Good play by him. A burn here would be incredible, right? Just to remove that thing. Okay. So he can only Sucker Punch one. He threatens both with a Sucker Punch. Actually, he can Sucker Punch Flutter Mane and go for a Dragon Darts onto Chi-Yu. I don't think I need to switch in Landorus here because it's so good offensively. I think I'll just protect her. Moonblast. If for some reason that he doesn't go for Sucker Punch here in the Flutter Mane, then he's in a bad spot. Yeah, okay. And the reason I didn't want to switch in Landorus is because I'll take a Dragon Darts. Yeah. I think it's just Rock Slide here. I could have won the game if I didn't. If I just went for attack. A turn he went for crunching the Chi-Yu. And this play loses to a flinch on Dragapult. I think I'm in Sucker Punch range, so I need to switch into Chi-Yu. Sack Chi-Yu and protect Empoleon. Because if he goes for Sacred Sword plus Darts, then that's not good, right? What I can do is go for stomping into Dragapult and hope that KOs next to Chien-Pao. Oh, what? I'm surprised he wouldn't protect there. I mean that he protected there. Actually, should I just go? I should just go for Rock Slide, right? Because that KO's Chien-Pao. And I should be able to beat Dragapult with Empoleon. And then we just Flash Cannon here. This is tricky because I do got to hit Rock Slide. Yeah, so there's Sucker Punch. Alright, we survive. Nice. Ooh, that did a lot. That was a crit. Okay, we'll take the crit though. I mean, that just ensures the game. That's pretty scary. I made a couple misplays, but we still end up getting the win. And Empoleon Steel type was just really good into Dragon Bolt because he didn't go for a Ghost move. Nice. And we able to pull off that win. Like I said, the turn that I protected Flutter Mane and just attacked with Chi-Yu, he went for Crunch. If I had just went for Icy Wind, this game would have immediately been over, right? But we did, you know, make my opponent waste his Tera on Zapdos. Zapdos wasted the Tera and didn't really get to do much. But even with doing that, like, my opponent kind of was still in the game because the Ghost Tera didn't really help me. I guess it stopped like an extreme speed from Arcanine because I'm assuming that's Assault Vest that he was able to survive. The Treasures of Ruin ability, which drops your special defense from Chi-Yu, as well as being -2 from Fake Tears and a Dark Pulse being neutral. That usually should KO, but let's get into the next one. All right, we have. I played this player a couple times. This is a new team he has. All right, Indeedee, Tornadus, Urshifu, Chi-Yu, Dragapult, and Iron Bundle. So 2 Dragapults in a row. Interesting. I kind of think Empoleon does my opponent team in under Trick Room. So does Chi-Yu. I don't want to lead Chi-Yu Cresselia. Try to remove Indeedee if he leads it. And play towards Rillaboom and Empoleon in the back. I think we leave Landorus and Flutter Mane since I want to play towards Trick Room. And my opponent has Tornadus. I think Cresselia is really good here. It can't do anything in the Chi-Yu. But we have a lot of coverage. If I can save my Tera too, hopefully he doesn't lead Chi-Yu. But he does. Okay. And this is definitely probably a dark type attack. So I'm gonna have to play without Empoleon's Tera Blast, which is unfortunate. But I think because I have Rillaboom, I think we should still be able to do pretty well. Because with the sun is up, I'm only really going to be kicking Flash Cannon. But I can't allow Cresselia to just get one-hit KO'd here, right? He is going for a Tera. Oh, he's going all in. We should survive this because I'm Water Tera. If he sets up the sun though, that just helps me. He's definitely probably going for Overheat. But doing this, like, I'm just gonna KO your Tornadus too. And if he goes for a Heat Wave because he wants to chip my my Chi-Yu, then he's the he didn't even go for Sunny Day. Fire Blast. No sir. And we double connect Heat Wave. Beautiful. And now I can hit him with Psychic. So I think my opponent just threw the game. I'm shocked he didn't go for Sunny Day there. If he's gonna switch, what do he switch to? He has no switchings really. I want to start removing pieces. He might just forfeit. Oh, okay, scary face. That's a good play. But I mean, you went for Tailwind, so I should still be slower because I'm modest and he's on Tailwind. Oh, he does underspeed me. Wow. So he must really have no speed investment on his Chi-Yu. I wonder if that's choice specs. Because he has no speed investment. I am modest max speed though. I don't want to give up my Chi-Yu for free, so I'm just going to switch into Rillaboom, which helps me deal with Urshifu. As long as he doesn't go for like a close combat, we should be in a good spot. So his Chi-Yu, he lost the Tailwind boost. Yeah, that's pretty smart on his end. Because he's scary faced to lose the Tailwind boost pretty much, but his Chi-Yu already slower than mine, so that's why I went first. He protect. That's even better because now we KO Chi-Yu and Urshifu can't protect next turn. Whew, that was close. If he got that Fire Blast off, I would have been in a bad spot. But I got some special attack investment on Cresselia. That's crazy. Would you really Tailwind in front of Cresselia? That's so risky. But I guess he might have been making a hard read. Yeah, this game's over. Like, I just would hammer you. You already used your Tera. Oh, he went for the double. I mean, I guess, but there's still another turn of Trick Room after this. And that's a 2-hit KO. And that's a 1-hit KO. Exit stage right, Urshifu. It'd be funny if we had the 1-hit KO thing that pops up on the screen. When you get a 1-hit KO in a regional. I think that was pretty cool. Alright, Tailwind's out, but we still under speed. Yeah, we still had another turn of truth. He would have had to go for a triple protect on Urshifu. Ice Beam and Wood Hammer, no need to reveal anything else. Battles Council, let's go. Whew, this team looks strong too. I'm coming out with bangers this season. I really like this team. I really like going up against Tailwind too because the way my team looks, it incentivizes you that you want to bring Tailwind so you can outspeed like Flutter Mane, Chi-Yu, and Landorus. But then I have like the slow mode pretty much, which is Rillaboom, Empoleon, and Cresselia, plus like Chi-Yu, so, and that's just really strong. Let's get into the next one. All right. Oh, this is a cool team. Iron Valiant plus Chien-Pao. I also use that combo. If you want to check that combo out, just scroll through some of the videos I have posted on my page. If you go back maybe about a month, there's a video you see Iron Valiant on the thumbnail. I made 2 videos with it using it next to Chien-Pao. It is really strong. I was using Grass Tera on mine. But yes, Sinistcha, Dragonite, Ogerpon, and Arcanine. So dual fire. I think Empoleon looks great here. He doesn't really have good speed control. I think Dragonite Chien-Pao lead is likely, so I think double Ghost is good. Landorus to help me with Ogerpon and Arcanine. And how do I beat Sinistcha? Is it Empoleon Flash Cannon? Or Crest with Ice Beam? I think Crest not being able to hit Chien-Pao is not that good, so I'm gonna go Empoleon. Because if it tries to heal me up, it's gonna give me a +2. So Empoleon kind of can 1v1 Sinistcha, because as soon as it heals itself up from Strength Sap, I get a +2. And then my Flash Cannon is doing so much damage. And I'm not a physical attacker, so it's not really helping him much. Ogerpon Dragonite. Alright, let's double protect her to see what Dragonite locks into. And he doesn't tear Ogerpon, so it may be protecting him. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're going for Earthquake. So I expect him to switch out from that. Yeah, he has to switch because he has no switch-ins that he can. I mean, he can switch in Sinistcha, I guess. Whatever's coming in, I want it to take a lot of damage. Actually, it could be Arcanine. I'll go for Icy Wind and Dark Pulse. And he didn't switch Dragonite. Maybe it's not Choice Band. A flincher might be game changing. Yeah, he's not. It's good to know he's not Choice Band though. So he's multi-scale. Weakness policy. Interesting. Ooh, and we get the flinch. That's huge. Nice. All right. So I'm gonna go for Moonblast, Tera. Should I save Tera for another? I need to get rid of Dragonite right now. I think it's worth going for the Tera. This does make me weak to Sucker Punch next turn though. Okay, something's coming in. It's taking a Heat Wave. I mean, I don't think that's taking a Heat Wave. And if you go for Earthquake here, I mean, I'm just outspeed. It should be an E-Speed here though, just to get rid of Chi-Yu. And my Moonblast is doing so much damage to you. This might just be a double KO, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yep, he's going for Earthquake. Yeah. Again, I wasted my Ghost Tera there, but we don't hit. That's not good. Dang. Because now I can't. I mean, like I said, I can beat it in a 1v1. It should be Chien-Pao here. Oh, he doesn't have Chien-Pao. Oh, wait, I mean, I just go for a Heat Wave plus Icy Wind. So maybe a Trick Room here. But I have Empoleon. Alright, we just need to connect Heat Wave here. Come on, Chi-Yu, put on your glasses. I know you're not specs. There we go. Nice. And I'm just gonna Moonblast Ogerpon next turn just to make sure that it can't move. Yeah, so this thing probably has Wide Guard. Uh-oh, he has Speed Booster. Wait. Will he outspeed Flutter? I'm not max speed. He could, right? I'm modest. He actually could outspeed me. But I think my Flutter is bulky enough to take a hit from... The strongest move it'll have is probably... if it's a special attack, it definitely won't KO. I don't think I should protect her. I'm gonna double up. Oh, he cancels. Okay, so we get the scary part out the way. I don't know if it's over because I mean I'm not timid, so it's possible that he could have outsped me with Valiant. And if he's physical and like Spirit Break is enough to KO or puts Ogerpon out of range of a Moonblast, which it could because I'm a little bit bulky on my Flutter, and then his Ogerpon outspeeds Chi-Yu, then I mean he might be in a decent spot. I do suspect it may have just been Wide Guard also, which he doesn't want to bet on his Iron Valiant being faster than me. He just goes for Wide Guard to stop the Icy Wind plus Heat Wave, but I went for Moonblast, so I think we were good regardless. It just depends on what my opponent was thinking, but he didn't even want to play the guessing game. He just left. But let's get into the next one. All right. Tornadus, which we love to see. Gholdengo, Iron Hands, Chi-Yu, Landorus, Ogerpon. So he's definitely going to bring Iron Hands to combat my Trick Room if I lead Cresselia, right? If I don't lead Cresselia, he's going to go for Tailwind stuff. I think I try Chi-Yu plus Cresselia still. Because I think he leads Gholdengo plus Tornadus. With potentially Chi-Yu. I know it's going to be Iron Hands in the back. So maybe Iron Hands Ogerpon or Iron Hands Chi-Yu. I'll bring Rillaboom. And Empoleon. If I can hold my Tera on Empoleon, it looks good into his Iron Hands. So I did not expect this lead. Chi-Yu Iron Hands is really good into my team. Iron Hands in general is... Just enough to get the KO next to Chi-Yu. Nice. Whew. Okay, at least we removed this thing. So go Trick Room. I think Empoleon is, I can't really use it now that I don't have Fairy Tera. So I think it's the least valuable right now. At least until I remove Ogerpon. Wow. Okay. I think he's choice specs on Chi-Yu. Alright, so this might not be too bad, because if I can force Chi-Yu out, then I'll be in a good spot. If he's not choice specs on Chi-Yu, then I think that might be tough for me. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be choice specs. Yeah, so he's definitely choice specs. We do remove Landorus here though. He should Spiky Shield here. Alright, okay. So now he can't go for that next turn. And I can try to kill him with like Glide. We just need to hit this. Nice. I'm gonna switch into Chi-Yu, kind of sack it so I can get Rillaboom's attack, draw, reset, and protect. And if he doesn't have follow me, I think we're in a good spot. I don't think he can protect Chi-Yu. Alright, it's just Heat Wave. Should be a double up into Empoleon. Okay. How much is Dark Pulse doing here? Alright, so that is in range of Grassy Glide. I had to go for a Heat Wave, missed there. All right, there's a play here. I can go for fake out on the Chi-Yu and attack, but if he doesn't, I don't think he protects Ogerpon here. I'm gonna go for Overheat here and Aggressive Glide. I don't think he protects Ogerpon. Nice. Alright. So we win if we dodge Heat Wave with Rillaboom or if we survive, right? Oh, we survive, okay. Come on, hit Overheat, Chi-Yu. Nice. How much is this doing? That's close. I don't know if Glide KOs from there. It's only one turn of terrain though. I can guarantee win if he missed Heat Wave, right? I don't want to bet on that though. Nah, that's not doing nowhere near enough. But he double connects in me, so. Yeah. Chi-Yu is so stronger to this team. I needed Landorus. I think my own Chi-Yu was really ineffective into his team. I mean, it helped me beat Iron Hands, but other than that, I guess Chi-Yu's choice-based Chi-Yu just sitting there. I think I could have went for high horsepower in the Chi-Yu, protect my Chi-Yu instead of KOing Ogerpon. I think you always target Chi-Yu there. Alright, we have our final match of the day. Double electric. So he has Tornadus, Thunderous actually. Excuse me. Iron Hands, Flutter Mane, Sinistra, King Gambit, and Landorus. So at least no more Chi-Yu, right? But we know he's gonna have Eerie Impulse. I really don't want to be giving. I mean, he can't Eerie Impulse Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu Flutter. Rillaboom, Empoleon. Let's go with that. So I could have led Empoleon here and got the immediate +2. We can switch in. We could switch in King Gamma here, but it's gonna take a Heat Wave. I think I'm in a good spot here. We just need to hit our attacks, right? We can close out this last game with a win. Alright, perfect. So we connect that. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's definitely Scarf Landers. Nice, and we connect both. Alright, so his Flutter Mane does get an attack off here, but what's it going for? Shadow Ball. Oh, he expected me to Tera into Ghost. Everyone's expecting Ghost Tera on Chi-Yu. Must be the most common right now. Chi-Yu's so strong, man. It's just inconsistent with the missing attacks. I think I'm just gonna double protect here. And I can switch Flutter out into... Well, no, I don't need to switch into Landorus yet. I mean, if it's King Gambit in the back. Okay. Would he really bring King Gambit in the back? I mean, what else would you have back there? I think I'm just gonna go after the Iron Hands. I should be King Gambit. Yeah. I mean, if I just went for a Heat Wave, like... Is this KO? Nice. Or at least we get a one-hit KO on that. The King Gambit is scary, but I need to remove Flutter Mane first. I think King Gambit's more of an issue. I think Flutter Mane protects here because he doesn't want to lose it so fast. Oh, he just cancels. Well, that was pretty quick. I think I'll just play one more then. He just cancels. Interesting. I think he didn't see my last. But that's the power of Flutter Mane and Chi-Yu. But he didn't see my last and I was at -2. But I guess seeing his Iron Hands just get one shot like that, it doesn't feel good. But Sucker Punch are still pretty threatening right there, especially with me being at -2. That's why I doubled up into the King Gambit to try to remove it. Let's get into the next one. Alright, final battle of the day. And we have Dondozo without Chi-Yu. And Chi-Yu Flutter Mane. So my first thoughts is my Flutter Mane Chi-Yu looks good here. Rillaboom definitely since he has Dondozo. Cress can't do anything with Chi-Yu though. So in that case, I'm gonna go Landorus. I don't think we bring Empoleon here. What is it really beating besides being immune to Glamora? I mean, it can beat. It doesn't even easily beat Chi-Yu though. Right? I guess it's good into Flutter Mane too. It's a debate. It's a case to make for it. Yeah, it's a case to make for it. I wonder if that's Urshifu Dark or Urshifu Water. That's also debatable. So Gamora, Dondozo. I think I double protect here just to scout out a potential protect from Dondozo. This lead is super like nuisance. Yep, so that's what we want. It's just Slush Bomb. That's not too bad. So I'm gonna go for Fake Tears plus Dark Pulse into Dondozo. That should be enough to KO. The special defense is not that good. He doesn't really have a switch into that. I mean, I guess Urshifu, but that's still taking a lot. It might just KO it. Okay, he's gonna switch it. He does have Chi-Yu himself. But this is good because this should put it in range of a Moonblast. Is this a 2-hit KO? It is. I just double protect again and play it safe. Yeah, I don't think without Chi-Yu on the field, it's probably not a 2-hit KO. If he protects, we'll see whose Chi-Yu is faster. Alright, so I don't think he's protecting. Unless he's slower. Let's just snarl. Oh, that's perfect. If he goes for that play again, we survive because I'm Sash on Chi-Yu. So he's not protecting Chi-Yu. Nice. So we remove his Chi-Yu without it doing relatively anything. If we get a flinch here, we're in a really good spot. I love Dark Pulse animation. Alright. That's gonna KO my Flutter. Okay. We haven't Tera yet. So I still have my Flying Tera on Landorus. Well, he's oblivious because he didn't get an Intimidate drop. I don't think he protects Dondozo again, so I kind of want to go after it. If he tears it into grass, then he's in a bad spot. I don't think he will do that though. He's able to take that double up. I wonder if it's just a wave crash in the Landers. Ooh, beautiful. That was such a clutch. Oh, I'm locked in the Tera Blast. I don't think that's that bad. I think Dondozo should protect her again. He didn't protect it. That's a good play. If he yawns here, though, I think I'm still decent because I can swap. Oh, okay. What's his last? To Dragonite? Urshifu. Dark. I think I let Landorus fall asleep here. Switch out in the Rillaboom. I don't think he will protect Urshifu here. You should expect me to switch. Chi-Yu's just gonna die after one turn because of the poison. I don't know if that was a play. Okay, so he didn't protect there though. Alright, so now they're both in Grassy Glide range. Still hasn't Tera jet. This is tricky. I don't think I should have switched out Chi-Yu there. Should have switched out Landorus. I feel like Fake Out's obvious on Urshifu, yeah. I wasn't getting anything from that. But he didn't Tera though. Oh, it's a double. Okay. At least I can kill Urshifu next turn. I think Dondozo has to Tera, right? There it is. Now this game is coming down to the wire. I should have switched out Landorus. What's his Tera? Steel. That's a good play. My Rillaboom is faster than his Dondozo. That wake up is not good. Alright, but I can switch out now and get into my Stumping Tantrum on Landorus. Because he should protect this turn. Chi-Yu's gonna faint here. But I gotta wake up on Landorus next turn. This might have been my chance to wake up though, since he may protect. But I gotta get in the Stumping Tantrum, right? Had he Tera'd into flying, I could have stayed on my Tera flying. Yeah, Chi-Yu's gonna faint here though. Oh, we missed high horsepower. That's crazy. That into Landorus? No way, man. Wait, is the terrain enough to survive? It's not. Wow. I needed that to hit. We do wake up. That's not enough though. Oh, that's such a smart play because he just protects next turn. My win con is a 1-turn wake and survive whatever attack he goes for. So we know we can't wake here. Dang, that high horsepower miss lost me the game though, if I do lose. Okay, I just need to wake up here and I still win. We got this. Come on, Lando. Wake up for me, son. And your Stumping Tantrum is going to be double powered because I was asleep last turn. Come on, Lando. We got this. We got this. I gotta click this button, man. It's a win or lose this turn right here. Let's go. Let's go, Landorus. Yes. Whew. I don't know how we pulled that game out, but we did. I think I misplayed by switching out Chi-Yu because of the poison. Also, the turn before that, I could have went for a Tera Blast into Dondozo, got rid of it because it was really a nuisance, and then Dark Post the Glamora, right? So that way I didn't get the poison up. But I should have never switched out. I should have switched out Landorus and the Rillaboom since he went for Wave Crash. But I was reading him going for a Yawn into that slot. They tried to like lock me into Yawn. But I could just sack the Chi-Yu and then got Rillaboom plus Landorus right next to each other. But we still able to pull that game out, which is crazy to me. But that's going to be it for the battles for our first video. Let's get into a midway review with this team. Alright, for our midway review, so we didn't, in the first video, we didn't get to bring out Tera Fairy and Empoleon. In the next video, I'm going to do my best to try to showcase it a bit more. We did bring out Empoleon to get wins, but we just didn't use his Tera, which is, you know, the main lure to me wanting to use it. And we didn't really draw out a lot of Intimidates. There was a game where they did lead Landorus, but we won that game. But they could have, I could have let Empoleon there, but I felt like my lead was better. We did lean more on the Flutter Mane Chi-Yu part of this team, which, you know, as he showed, is really strong. The Focus Sash, along with this Flutter Mane set, allows him to be really powerful into a lot of different meta calls. The Cresselia is also really good with the Trick Room mode of this team, as you saw up against the Tailwind team. Of course, you know, Choice Scarf Landorus is always going to be good. We just slapped out on this team, and it just does its work. Our Assault Vest Rillaboom also really good with the Poison Tera. We didn't get to showcase the Poison Tera on it, but you know, of course, we showcased the Poison Tera with our last team, but we just changed the item on this Rillaboom, right? But this Rillaboom is also, you know, pretty strong. Wood Hammer does a crazy amount of damage if you position it properly. This team is strong. It does have some flaws. Opposing Chi-Yu plus Iron Hands is a way to beat this team, and I think that I need to start leading my own Landorus into those leads, because Landorus is good into both. And when I see Chi-Yu plus Iron Hands on the team, I think I'm just gonna lead Landorus every time, right? I can't lead the Flutter Mane Chi-Yu lead because they seem to play well into that, and I really don't want to play in that. And like one of my practice games, I got completely just outread. The Iron Hands went for Water Tera and didn't fake out Chi-Yu, reading me go for the Ghost Tera, and I went for Fake Tera's Overheat, right? Then Overheat missed, and then he heavy slammed my Flutter Mane, and his Chi-Yu Dark Pulse my Chi-Yu. So it was just a horrible turn, right? And that really showed me that this team has a weakness to Iron Hands plus Chi-Yu, but specifically Chi-Yu in general, right? We've seen it a lot today, and we, you know, some matches we were able to make it, you know, pretty useless, but other matches, you know, it was really good into us. But other than that, this team is strong, and you know, hope that you want to try it out. I'm gonna keep pushing out, you know, fun content and good teams, and hope you all enjoying it. But that's gonna be it for this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Go ahead and turn on those post notifications, subscribe for me, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.